Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mr. Zach Austin for Isaac Brown. Thank you for watching tonight. November 1st, 2019. You got your number 16 Lamar Warriors, 7-1 overall and 4-1 in conference, and your number 6 Bearcats, 6-2 and 5-0 in conference. And the captains for the Bearcats will be number 9, that's Cam Brazier, 24, Anthony McKesson, 73, Ethan Perelia, and number 77, that's the big Court, the Fridge, Mizell. For the Warriors, the captains are number 70, Hodge, and number 77, Day. This is for the conference championship. And Lamar has won the toss. They have chose to receive. So your Bearcats will be receiving in the second half. The Bearcats, they will be defending the school. It is the Channel 5 Game of the Week. So it's Claire Goodwin. She was around here. Also, some other important games around the state. Magazine, they're playing Mountainburg tonight at Magazine. That is for the conference championship as well. Some other big games in Class 3A, Isaac. You got Prescott and Camden and Harmony Grove. That's your number 1 team in the state in Harmony Grove, and number 3 team in Prescott. That's for the conference championship out of the Conference 5 and 3A. So that's be a pretty good game, kind of a crucial game. Has a potential for the winner of this game and the winner of that game could meet in round 3 of the playoffs this year. So we'll keep an eye on that game. Speaking of playoffs, we need sponsors for the playoffs. In order to live stream in the playoffs, we need sponsors. If you want to sponsor us and be a sponsor during the playoffs, you can contact Mr. Coach Walker or Miss Teresa Brown, be at the high school. Just contact them and let them know, and you can be a sponsor for us. Also, we want to thank Airmaster Inc. for sponsoring our hotspot for the away games. So give them a shout out. Give a shout out Mr. Lance Brown. I think Mr. Corey Haller works with him. Looks like the Cats are fixing to take the field. Like Mr. Church just said, the freshmen are with them. I don't believe they're dressed out, but they'll be on the sidelines tonight. And here comes your 2019 Bearcats. Here is the Lamar Warriors. Give you how the conference is looking right now. We're on top with 5 wins and 0 losses. Lamar's next with 4-1. They lost by 3 to Cedarville earlier in the year. Then you have Charleston and Cedarville. They have 2 losses apiece. And then next is Greenland and Mansfield with 2 losses apiece. Or 3 losses apiece, excuse me. Charleston and Cedarville, they played each other earlier, and Charleston beat them earlier in the year by 9, and Greenland holds the head-to-head over Mansfield. So the next 2 weeks are very crucial for those teams right there. If Lamar happens to win tonight, it could really throw things in whack, Isaac, so to speak. Back deep for Lamar, it's going to be number 84. That's going to be Beagle, I think. Bingle. Mr. Gavin Kent to do the kicking for the Cats. High kick by Kent. And the ball's on the ground. And I think the Booneville Bearcats have got it.
They do.
They do. Did you see who got that, Isaac? Woldridge?
He's the one that had the ball.
He had the ball. So the Cats are going to take over at the Lamar Warriors on 34-yard line. Pretty good starting field position. I'm sorry, that was Hunter Pence that fell on it. So Mr. Trechter said. Cats come out. Got one receiver to each side. Brazier, your fullback. And Slinker throws a little pass over here to Ray. Ray heads to the sideline, little juke move. He gets down to about the 27-yard line for the Warriors.
Number 3, Brandon Ray on the reception. Tackle was led by number 42, Justin
The
Dillon.
corner is playing way off the ball. If he can make a move, he can get past him.
6-yard
Get
pickup
some good
in
yardage.
second 4.
McKesson, he comes in for the Cats, as well as the Fridge. Check that. Mr. Fennell comes in. Here's something a little different. You got Ray behind Brazier. He's going to hand off to Brazier right up the middle. I believe that was number 7 in there for the Warriors. That's going to be Salinas.
Number 9, Cam Brazier on the carry. Tackle by number 24.
So it's going to be 3rd and 3. Ball is on the 27-yard line. And you have 11 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Ty Goff checks into the game for the Cats.
1-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 3.
This time the Cats come back out. Usual formation. Robertson in motion this time. It's going to be hand off to Robertson. He cuts back. Andrew, I believe he's going to be about a yard short.
Number 2, Andrew Robertson on the carry.
Let's see what
He was tackled by number 2,
Mr. Doc Crawley wants to do. Here comes the Fridge. Wells comes out.
He stopped short of first
Richard
down.
checks in for the
4th
Cats.
and 1.
And be a toss right here. It'll be hand off to Brazier. Cam's got the first down. Still moving those feet. Cam Brazier, he gets down to about the 17-yard line or so.
Number 9, Cam Brazier keeps turning his legs, and that's a Booneville Bearcat. First down.
I'd like to give a shout out to all the Wigtons, watching from northeastern Pennsylvania. You got Zach and Brittany and the kids, Caden, Cole, and Cash, Angie and Joey watching, and of course Mr. Joe. And I got some more. Fennell goes in motion. You have Ray at quarterback this time, and he's going to be keeping it. He gets maybe 3-4 yards there on the carry. Also, Jake and
That's number 3, Randy
Tellini.
Gray.
I hope I said that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry.
Number 7, Josh Salinas.
So thank you to all the Wigtons watching up in Pennsylvania. Hope you are enjoying it. Yes, Slinker at quarterback, Robertson in motion, and it's hand off to Brazier right up the middle. Looks like number 7 again. Salinas coming up off the bottom of the pile.
Third down, about 5 to go.
Number 9, Cam Brazier on the carry.
Broussard comes in.
Tackle was led by number 7, Josh Salinas. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Shard splits out to the right. You have Ray and Robertson at halfbacks. Brazier, your fullback. Ray is in motion. It's going to be tossed to Ray over on the right side. Little juke move. And Salinas again on the stop for the Warriors.
Number 3, Brandon Ray carrying the ball. He's tackled quickly by number 7, Josh Salinas.
My daughter, JC Rodette's listening to us tonight.
Isaac, he's been all over the field for the Warriors so far tonight.
3rd and 5. It'll be 4th and 5.
Here comes Goff, Fennell, and Bouchard in for the Cats. So we're going to have a spread formation here on 4th and 6 with 8:04 left to go here in the first quarter. The ball's on the 14-yard line, and you have a timeout by the Warriors.
Lamar's going to take a timeout.
We'll take a little break, and we'll be right back. We're back here at Bearcat Stadium, just right off DJ George Drive. We now need 402 more subscribers. So if you don't have a YouTube account, just create a YouTube account and subscribe to our channel. You'll get notifications anytime we put anything up. Got 5 wide for the Cats. Slinker at quarterback, and he's got Wooldridge. Oh my goodness, just a little low. Wooldridge Isaac was wide open there at the end zone. Just a little low. Per Mr. Jeff Rodatz over here, Magazine is up 6-0 over Mountainburg. Again, the winner of that game is the conference champ, and we'll have 3 home playoff games if they should continue to win in the playoffs. The winner of this game will have, I'll tell you after this. Got a halfback in motion from the toss to number 23. You got Ray in there on the stop. Number 23, that's James. Your quarterback for the Warriors is number 5. That's Prometer.
Number 23, Brady James on the carry.
Sorry if I'm butchering that.
3, Randy Ray.
Your fullback is going to be number 2, Rubble. And your other halfback is going to be number 6. That is going to be Brown. And this is going to be a quarterback keeper. Quarterback still on his feet. Stiff arm. Another stiff arm. Before Ray finally takes him down. Well, he's throwing out some good stiff arms there.
Number 5, Jacob Parker.
That's going to be a first down for the Warriors.
Number 3, Randy Ray. A first down for the Warriors. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line.
The Warriors have the ball on the 33-yard line. Same backfield for the Warriors. In motion, the handoff will be your fullback, number 2, that's Rubble. Looks like you got a whole front line there. Boersma, and you got Court the Fridge, Mazel, and Ethan Perelia and Wooldridge in there. Mr. Perelia, he picked up his 3rd offer last week from Arkansas Tech. Warriors come to the line. That's number 44 in there at halfback. The ball snap. Ball's on the ground. He just dives on it. That was kind of a busted play, Isaac, from the get-go.
How'd they not see that tight end move?
Fumble on the play. It's recovered by
He's
Lamar.
moved before the ball snapped, then throw a flag.
I don't know. That's a good question.
But I guess it worked out anyway. Now it's 3rd down instead of replaying 2nd down. 3rd and long, too.
Yes. The ball was handed off to number 44. That's Dalton. They'll have a couple different guys at halfback for the Warriors. The Warriors this time, shotgun formation. You got Salinas, the halfback. And it was a handoff to him. Looks like the Fridge in there on the bottom. And Perelia. Here comes Mr. McKesson. And the rest of the punt return, you got Hunter Pence. 52, number 11, that's Casey Matson. Back deep is going to be Fennell. Fennell is the only one back. Balmer, number 8, that's your kicker for the Warriors, do the punting. And it's just a low kick. And it's going to be down at the 38-yard line of the Warriors. So, Isaac, again, the Cats are starting in good field position. Let's see if they can make something happen.
They need to capitalize on it.
Punt by the Warriors. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
Here comes number big 68. That's Andy Clark in for the Warriors. He's going to be lined up just right on top of your guard almost. Fennell in motion. Ray is your quarterback, and then pitch to Brazier on the right side. Cam Brazier's got some room. Nice hit. Cam Brazier's still on his feet. My goodness, what a lick.
Number 9, Cam
I believe that was number 2. Rubble finally on the stop for the Warriors.
First down.
Here comes Burchard in for the Cats. 4:48 left to go here in the first quarter. Your score is 0-0. Bouchard is split out here to the left. Slinker is at quarterback now. Ray and Robertson, your halfbacks. Ray goes in motion. He's going to hand it off to Brazier. And that's Salinas again. He just knocks Brazier's feet out from underneath him. Here comes the fridge in for the Cats.
Lemon's not getting to his second level blocking that guy.
1 yard pickup, it'll be second 9.
I think he's ducking his shoulder and able to get in tight.
Got to get him in and work up. So that's going to make it second and 9. You got Ray at quarterback. Slinker's going to be split out to the right. Robertson split to the left. You got Fennell in motion, and Brazier's Ray jumps on him foot there for a little bit. But Brazier, he was to the left of Ray.
That's number 30, Randon Ray on the
So that's going to make it third and probably looks about 3.
He picks up 6 yards. He's tackled by number 44.
Got 3:37 left to go here in the first quarter. And I think it's been a pretty good game. Cats didn't capitalize a while ago, though.
Not having that fumble, they need to score there. They need to score here as well.
Tag off. He's going to be split out to the right. Cats come out the usual formation. Got Ray in motion. Here comes Robertson back on the backside with the ball. Andrew sheds a couple tackle. Andrew finally wrapped up by number 44. He was able to hold on. That's Dalton. That's going to be a first down for the Cats. And they're on the 6-yard line of the Warriors.
It'll be first and goal for the 6-yard line.
Just want to say thank you to everybody that's out there watching. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you want a shout out, send me and Isaac a text or a message, and we'll give you a shout out. Looks like you got Woldridge in at tight end. Richard is the receiver. Ray went in motion. It's a handoff to Brazier. He's still moving the pile. Looks like maybe down to the 1-yard line. He had big number 86 in there. That's going to be, let's see if I can read my page here.
Cam Brazier carrying the ball.
Backus, I
believe.
believe.
Joseph Dalton and number 24, Josiah Munoz.
I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but we'll do the best we can. Dalton was in there as well. You got 2:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Here comes McKesson and Goff in for the Cats. Wouldn't be surprised. Yep, Overload. Ray in motion. Brazier. Touchdown, Bearcats. Comes with 1:55 in the first quarter. Slinker to hold. Kent to do the kicking for the Cats. Snap, it's good. Hold, kick. Kick is no good. So you score Booneville Bearcats 6, Lamar Warriors 0. We'll take a little break and be right back. We are back here at Bearcat Stadium, just right off D.J. George Drive. Getting back deep for the Warriors.
Going to be number 84, Nate Hinkle.
Nate
Kicking for Booneville,
Hinkle.
number 8, Gavin Kent.
Binkle. My page didn't print very good at work today, so my apologies. Kent to do the kicking. Nice kick by Kent. And it's going to be fielded by Dalton. And it looks like tie off. Oh, I believe that was Hunter Pence. It was on the tackle. He had the fumble recovery on the opening kickoff
Number 44, Joseph Dalton
for the
on
Cats.
return. He's tackled by number
And
14.
I believe
Dalton
Casey
Richie.
Matson was in there and Richie as well. The Warriors are going to take over on their own 30. You got double tight ends.
10 for Lamar at their own 30-yard line.
Will you hand off? No, it's to be quarterback keeper. I believe that's perimeter. He's still on his feet. Nice run there by the Warriors.
Number 5, Jacob Parmenter on the carry.
Parmenter.
He's tackled by number 12, Evan Slinker. It'll be a first down for the Lamar Warriors. They get to Booneville territory. Ball be spotted at the 41-yard line.
We're playing discipline football. Playing an opposite team, you have certain assignments. One guy takes fullback, one quarterback, and one of that running back. They didn't take the quarterback.
You got James and Brown, your halfbacks. Rubble is your fullback. James went in motion. He got the ball, and he's just met in the backfield by Cam Brazier. The Fridge lost his helmet. He'll have to come out of play. Parmenter, your quarterback. Brown or James was in motion. It's going to be handoff to Rubble right up the middle. Looks like Turkey in there on the stop. And Wooldridge.
Number 2, Wyatt Rubel on the carry. He's tackled by number 20, Ethan Wooldridge, and 76. Dominic Turkey Helms.
Mansfield and Cedarville are tied 6-6
5-yard pickup, 3rd and 5.
in the first quarter. So we got 18 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. 3rd and 5. Ball's on the 36 of the Cats. Same backfield for the Warriors. Brown goes in motion. Salinas was that fullback this time. He got the ball, and he's going to be close to the first down. Looks like he got Boersma and Robertson in there for the stop.
Number 7, Josh Salinas on the carry. He's tackled by number 2, Andrew Robertson. Number 60, Cole Boersma.
And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Your score, the Bearcats 6, Warriors 0. We'll take a break and be right back. We're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Thank you everybody for watching. We got the Booneville Bearcats and Lamar Warriors. Conference championship is on the line and home field advantage all the way through the playoffs. Just joining us, the Cats kicked off to the Warriors. The Warriors fumbled it on the opening kickoff. The Cats recovered it. It was able to drive down to about the Warriors' 17 or so yard line. Went for it on 4th down. The ball was thrown a little low for the receiver for the Cats, and so the Warriors took over. Warriors had a punt, made some good field position, but had to punt, and then fill in on the rest in a second. The handoff to Brown. Ray again meets him in the backfield. I'm sorry, that was James.
On the carry, but he is dropped for a loss by number 3, Randon Ray.
Brown's number 6 for the Warriors. But the Warriors on their possession got some good yardage and had eventually punt. The Cats scored on their second possession. Had the ball again at the Warriors 38 a while ago and scored. This is Lamar's second possession. James in motion. It's going to be a toss. And this man in the backfield, Mr. Woolridge back there. He's been playing good here the past couple games.
Number 23, Brady James on the carry. He's got with number 9, Tatum Brazier, and 20, Ethan Woodridge.
Brazier, he had 10 tackles last game and 225 yards, I believe. This time, it's going to be a handoff. Nope. Perimeter keeps it. He's your quarterback, Anthony McKesson. Finally to wrap him up, as well as, I believe that's Slinker.
Number 5, Jacob Harmonder on the carry. He's having number 24, Anthony McKesson, number 12, Evan Slinker. 8-yard pickup. It'll be 4th and 4.
So it'll be 4th and 4. Ball's on the 25-yard line of the Cats. And the Warriors are going to go for it. You got Brown, a halfback, and Cats looks like they jumped but got back in time. Number 23, James, your other halfback. Number 2, Rubble is your fullback. And got a false start by the Warriors. That's going to back them up 5.
False start's going to go against the Warriors. Back them up 5. It'll be 4th and 9.
Josh Jones is out on the field. Maybe he was trying to call a timeout. Let's see. The officials are going to talk.
They're going to talk about it.
They may go ahead and give him the timeout. Let's see. The officials are going to huddle.
Coach Jones was talking to the official over there. See what. Again, Coach Jones, he's another Booneville grad that the Bearcats played this year. Side judge is talking to Coach Jones over there. Here comes number 7. That's going to be Mr. Salinas. Say the Warriors, they're going to go shotgun here. You have 2 receivers to each side. They got their big tight end. That's the slot. Salinas is to the left perimeter. And it's this little dump over here. And James, he gets down to the 20. That's going to be close. We'll see where they spot it.
Number 23, Brady James.
From where the side judge is. I think you're right. It looks short. Looks like they back it up more like the 21 or 21 and a half, Isaac.
It looks short to me. I guess that's what Lamar thinks too.
They're going to take a look. The Warriors were sending.
He had to get right to the 21-yard line, and the ball's being.
See, and it's going to be turnover on down. The Cats able to bow up, and the Cats, they're going to take over on their own. I think that's their 21-yard line. Got 9:49 left to go here till halftime. You score 6-0. 22-yard line. Sorry. Slinker at quarterback, Brazier at fullback, Robertson and Ray are halfbacks. Hand off to Brazier. Slinker kept it, and he's going to be wrapped up by big number 86. That's Backney. Bachnes.
2-yard loss, and he's second 12.
He goes 6 foot 240. Big man. You got Two receivers each side. Slinker under center. Robertson goes in motion. Toss to Robertson. Toss back to Ray. Ray, he heads up over the sideline. It's just pushed out of bounds by Dalton.
Number 3, Randon Ray on the carry. He's knocked out of bounds by number 44, Joseph Dalton.
Try to get you some scores real quick.
4-yard pickup. And
12-6. Mansfield over Cedarville. Cats gonna go shotgun. You got Robertson to the left, the Slinker. Ty Goff is over here closest to us. Slinker rolls to his left, under some pressure, cuts back this way. And he took a shot by number 67.
Number 12, Evan Slinker on the carry. That was made by number 67.
Evan's slow to get up. I'll tell you what, it's football, that's a good hit, but I don't know. Celebrating my guys down, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. So Ray's going to punt instead of Slinker. You're going to have James and Brown back deep. And it's going to take a cat roll. And it's going to be downed right at the 39-yard line of the Cats.
Booneville's punt's going to roll down to the Lamar 39-yard line.
Lamar, this is going to be their third possession of the game. You got one receiver come out in T formation. Remember, your quarterback's going to be tossed to James. James got some room. Tie off. That's finally stopped by Rashard. James, he's got some speed on him there, Isaac.
Tackle number 7, Chance Broussard.
And Lamar, they're fired up. I tell you, this is figured to be a pretty good game tonight, and it sure is. Still hadn't give y'all any scores yet. Looking them up right now as we speak. Greenwood is ahead of Sheridan, 14-0. Anybody wondering? Got a receiver split out here to the left. Dalton's in a halfback now. It's going to be handoff to Rebel right up. No, I'm sorry. Farmer keeps the ball for the Warriors. Looks like the Fridge on the stop for the Cats.
Number 77, quick, the Fridge, Mizell.
Ozark is up 15-0 on Waldron.
3-yard game, 2nd and 7.
Prescott is up 7-0 on Camden Harmony Grove. It's going to be handoff to fullback. That's going to be Rebel. Nice stop there by the Cats defensive line. Mr. Ethan Perelia and the Fridge there on the bottom of that. But you had Brazier and Wooldridge and then Boersma. Just your whole front line and your linebackers there.
Tackled by number 60, Cole Boersma. 73, Ethan Perelia. 77, Court the Fridge, Mizell.
Farmer, he's going to come up under center. This time they got two tight ends. And it's going to be dead T formation. It's going to be a handoff to James. Ethan Perelia wraps him up. He gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. The Fridge, he loses his helmet again. He's going to have to come off for a play. You got 6:28 left to go here till halftime. It is going to be 4th down. Looks like 4 and 7. So you're going to have Dominic Turkey Helms come in. He's going to be at, looks like, your nose tackle. Boersma and Perelia your other tackles. Cats come out. They're in a forefront. Nope. Just kidding. Got some pressure. Toss to James. Anthony McKesson runs right by him. James is going to have the first down. Sorry, that was Brasher. Ran past him.
23, Brady James on the carry. He's tackled by
Boy,
number
howdy,
3,
Isaac. They were
73,
real
for
close
Brady
there
on
to
first
get him in the
down for the
backfield.
Warriors. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line of the Bearcats.
Just ran too far upfield.
I believe that's Dalton split out to the right. Rubble, your fullback. James, your halfback. Brown, your other halfback. And this is going to be a quarterback keeper. And then Ty Goff wraps him up. A nice slick there by Robertson.
Number 5, Jacob Parmenter on the carry. He's held up by number 1, Ty Goff, and finished off by number 2, Andrew Robertson.
So it's going to be 2nd and 1.
9-yard pickup to be 2nd and 1.
I tell you though, the Warriors, they've moved the ball pretty good on the Cats tonight. Cats have been able to keep them out of the end zone so far. This is their best field possession. First time inside the red zone tonight, I believe. Same backfield for the Warriors. The Cats shift. And I believe that's a handoff to Rubble.
Number 2,
I think it's Rubble. R-U-B-L-E. Rubble or Rubble?
Number 60, Cole Boersma.
I'm saying Rubble because my boy likes Paw Patrol. So y'all just going to, I guess, have to deal with it. Give a shout out to my wife and kids while we're talking about it. Warriors come out, T formation. And it's going to be a toss again to James. Ethan Perelia again. Gets him like right at the line of scrimmage. Just a pretty much big old bear hug almost. 4:25 left to go here till halftime. 6-0. Bearcats lead, and the ball's on the 13-yard line of the Cats. The 2nd and 9. Charleston is up 8-0 over West Fork. That's in the second quarter. Warriors come out, same formation, T formation. It's going to be a toss to James again on the right side. And he maybe got a yard or so on that. Looks like McKesson coming in off the bottom of the pile there for the Cats.
He's tripped up by number 3, Randy Ray, and tackled by number 24, Anthony McKesson.
He had Randon Ironman Ray trip him up there.
1-yard pickup. 3rd and 8.
Warriors, they're going to go back to the little normal, wing T formation. Backfield still the same. It's going to be handoff to the quarterback keeper. There you go, Mr. Wooldridge. Stood him up.
Number 5, Jacob Parmenter on the carry. He is stuck quickly by number 20, Ethan Wooldridge.
So that's going to be 4th down for the Warriors. You think they're going to send their kicker in, Isaac? I mean, he was trying from 40 yards earlier, coming up short, but looks like they're going to go for it. Isaac's saying it's going to be a pass. Probably that little, I'll be looking for the tight end on the little flag route. Nope. We hand off to Salinas, and he's in for a touchdown. And he just lowers his shoulder. And I think that was Fennell he knocked over, or ran over. I mean, he ran him over, I'll say it. So they subbed in Salinas. That's the second time he's been in at fullback, and both times he's had about 10-plus yards on both carries. Number 8 to do the kicking for the Warriors. That's Mr. Balmer, Jimmy Balmer. Almost blocked. Mr. Robinson's close. The PAT is good. So your score, Lamar Warriors 7, your Booneville Bearcats 6. We'll take a little break and be right back. Back here at Bearcat Stadium, just right off DJ George Drive. The Rattlers, they're up over the Dragons 22-0. Harmony Grove has scored. The score is 7-6. Prescott over Harmony Grove in the second quarter.
Kicking off for the Lamar Warriors going to be number 8, Jimmy Ballmer.
Mr. Balmer to do the kicking for the Warriors. Back deep for the Cats. You got number 3. That's Iron Man Ray. And you got number 2. That's going to be Robertson. And you got number 5 over there. That's going to be Fennel. 2:43 left here till halftime. Balmer approaches the ball. High kick. Fennel catches it, cuts back to the middle of the field. Gabe still on his feet. There you go, Mr. Fennel. Finally taken down by number 87.
Number 5, Gabe Fennel.
That's Barton. He's their other tight end, defensive end.
He gets the ball down to the 44-yard line.
So the Cats, they're going to have the ball on the 44-yard line of the Warriors. You got 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go, and the Cats have all their timeouts left. Richard splits out here to the right. Slinker, he comes up under center. Brazier is your fullback. Robertson, Ray, halfback. Hand off to Ray over here on the right side. Nice hole. Good block there by your receiver. Iron Man finally gets pushed out of bounds by number 22. That's Higby. Isaac, I don't know if you saw it, but one of the Lamar coaches was jumping up and down over there. I'm pretty sure he saw what was fixing to happen. Bouldridge, he's going to be your tight end on the left side. Slinker comes up under center. Ray goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to Robertson on the left. He cuts up the middle. Andrew finally thrown down by James about the, 6-yard line?
Number 2, Andrew Robertson.
Cats hurrying to the ball again. Excuse me. 2:22 left to go here till halftime. Cats slow down just a little. Got 22 seconds left on the play clock. Mr. Gabe Fennel comes in for the Cats. You have 10 seconds left on the play clock. 8. You got Robertson, halfback. You got 2 seconds. He's going to head off to Brazier right up the middle. And Cam gets met at the line by a whole slew of Warriors there. That's going to be, I think Salinas in there on the stop for the Warriors, yes. Number 7 and number 2, Rubble.
Number 9, Cam Brazier on the carry.
He gets maybe a yard.
Number 2, Wyatt Rubel. 1 yard pickup.
So it's second and 5. So second and goal. 1:26 left to go here till halftime. The Cats are taking their time. There's 14 seconds left on the play clock. I figured they're going to use a timeout here, Isaac. They do have all 3. And the Cats are. Take this time to do a couple of little announcements I have here. If I can find it real quick. Booneville Junior High, they won last night, 12-6 over the Lamar Warriors. And conference champs, I do believe. So give a shout out to them. They're doing pretty good. I told you I'd talk about the top guys. It's the 90-yard running club. They're coming back out here. If I got enough time, I'll do it after this play. So it's second and goal. Ball's on the 5. You got 109 left till halftime. Robertson, he's going to be split out to the right side over here. You got Slinker split out to the left. Shotgun formation for the Cats. Brazier to the right. And Ray's is going to follow him. And he's just met there in the backfield by number 24. I believe that's Martinez. Anyways, your top or the longest
Number 3,
run in
Ray on the
Bearcat
carry,
history.
no gain on the play.
Oh, I'm sorry, number
Third
24 is
goal from 5.
Josiah Munzo. But your longest run in Bearcat history is 99 yards by Daryl Mason in 1953 against the Mena Bearcats. Next is Mr. Cam Brazier. That was last week against Charleston. The Cats are going to use their second timeout here. We got 23 seconds left till halftime. Ball's on the 5-yard line. The next longest run is 96 yards. That was by Allen King versus Clarksville in 1981. Next, you got a pair of 95-yard runs. First one was by Roy Jack. Well, I guess the first one is by Daryl Mason against Waldron in 1952 on October 3rd. And then Roy Jack Tomlin Sr. was against Danville October 14th, 1952. Next, you got a pair of 94-yard touchdown runs. First one was by Brad West in 2001 against DeQueen. And then the other one was by Bryson May against Mansfield in 2014. You have two 90s, Zach Adair and Mr. Rowland in 98. Rowland's run was against the Warriors, and Adair's run was against the Dardanelle Sand Lizards. 24-6, Mansfield over Cedarville. 3rd and 5, 23 seconds. Slinker comes up under center. Ray goes in motion, tosses to Robertson over here on the right side. Robertson still on his feet, gets down to maybe the 2-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down, 13 seconds. The Cats are just going to let the clock run down. They have one timeout. And 3, 2, and they're going to call a timeout with 2 seconds. Ball is on the 1-yard line. We'll see what they do here. We'll take a... They're obviously going to go for it.
Tell you what, Greenwood's in a rare situation coming off a loss last week at the hands of Benton.
Got some other shout-outs to do. Cross country, they had a meet this past week. Got first place in senior boys individual, 4th in senior boys individual. That was your senior high. The junior high girls got 3rd in individual and 3rd in team. So give a shout out to the cross country teams, or cross country team here. So placed 1st for the senior high boys in the individual and 4th. 3rd for individual and the junior high girls, and junior high girls got 3rd overall, or 3rd team. So here we go, 4th and 1 from the 1, 2 seconds. It's going to head out to Brazier. Cam Brazier, he's going to be in, waiting for the signal. Still none. I'm going to back this up. There is no way. I'm going to say a bad call. That's right. I said it. Bad call. I'm going to back this up and see on my phone. But I assume you can hear it. The fans are not having it. We'll take a little break and be right back. So, for the record, we backed it up, put it on big screen on the computer, touchdown. Anyways, wasn't the call. Not much we can do about it other than score some more points in the second half. Here comes the. Okay, guys, y'all calm down out there. That's enough. Here is the Lamar Warrior Band. I'll let you enjoy your halftime show. I'll give you some stats here after a while, and let you enjoy your halftime show. Thank you.
Gonna have a sing-along tonight, folks. If you know the tunes, join in.
Present the 2019 Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. Tonight the band will be performing their halftime competition show, Flight. Movement 1, taking off. Movement 2, soaring into turbulence. Movement 3, fly like an eagle. Movement 4, landing. Drum major, Carter Woodhall, is your band ready? You may take the field for halftime entertainment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bearcat Airlines Flight 111. Please fasten your seatbelts and have an enjoyable flight.
Trombone soloist, James Smith.
Booneville Bearcats.
That ball was halfway across the goal line. No touchdown signal.
We don't have any play in high school football like that.
And besides that, I think going down during halftime,
Other sports going on around Booneville High School campus. So somebody can go ahead and take that away.
Trumpet soloist, Brent Rhodes.
Please fasten your seatbelts. We are experiencing turbulence.
Junior
girls also ran, and they finished third as a team. Very talented girl from West End. They're not very talented students from the north. And the runners doing well. They did well. Sarah Homer, Mary Miller, and Ashton Hill. Where we'll see our
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
good inexperienced teams.
Trombone soloist, drum major Carter Woodall.
Also, I was looking at that. Let's see. Second best team.
That's actually the seventh. I haven't remembered that that's Friday the 13th.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seat belt is securely fastened.
Get a better deal.
The crew of Bearcat Airlines would like to thank you for joining us on this trip. Have a nice evening.
The Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. The Bearcat Marching Band is under the direction of Brian Rhodes and Angela Rhodes, and under the field command of Drum Major Carter Woodall. Color guard sponsor is Karen Goff. The band's next performance is Monday, November 4th, when the band will be representing Booneville at the Arkansas State Marching Competition at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. Performance time is 12:30. Next Friday, November 8th, the intermediate band will be joining the marching band for a special senior night performance as the Bearcats take on Cedarville here in Bearcat Stadium. Enjoy the rest of the game and go Bearcats!
please give these a round of applause.
If you're wondering why we're giving a round of applause, it's for all the men and women that have been in the military or are currently in the military. I just want to give a shout out to anybody that's watching us right now that's been in the military or is in the military. Thank you for what you do for, fighting for this country and keeping us safe, letting us, to be able to live in a country where we can do stuff like this. So I do want to say thank you. I appreciate it. I know me and Isaac, we've had our grandpas was in the military. We got some cousins in the military right now. So thank you for all you do. I pray y'all stay safe.
In the line of duty. Please rise if you're able for an honorary moment of silence for those who sacrificed it all.
We're going to do a little moment of silence for the ones that have lost their lives. Again, we was doing a moment of silence for all the men and women that have lost their lives defending this country.
Please stick around after the game for the presentation of the Army National Guard Fight for the Fallen trophy presentation by Sergeant Ron Stacker. Thank you.
So we're here at Bearcat Stadium. I'll wait till the music's done playing. Here comes the Cats. All right, we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. They're done playing the music over the speaker right here. Well, I said that, sort of. Anyways, so I'll give you some stats real quick. Lamar's got 24 plays for 127 yards, and time of possession is 12 minutes and 21 seconds. The Cats have 23 plays for 116 yards and 11 minutes and 39 seconds time of possession. Lamar has 119 yards rushing on 23 attempts, and the Cats have 110 yards rushing on 21 attempts. Lamar's 1 of 1 for passing for 8 yards. The Cats are 1 of 2 for 6 yards. There have been 2 fumbles by Lamar. They've lost 1. There's been 7 first downs by the Warriors. The Cats have 6 first downs. Lamar has 1 penalty for 5 yards. The Cats have 0 penalties. Lamar has 1 punt, averaging 11 yards. The Cats have 1 punt, averaging 36 yards. The Cats are 1 for 5 on third down, as well as the Warriors. Here come your Booneville Bearcats. Lamar is 2 of 4 for 50% on 4th downs. Cats are 1 of 3 on 4th down. Should be 2 of 3, but anywho. had to throw that in there. I had to. Again, Warriors perimeter is 1 of 1 for 8 yards. The leading rusher is your quarterback, number 5. That's Farmer. Anyways, he's got 7 carries for 56 yards, followed by James with 33 yards, and Salinas has 19. Your leading rusher for the Cats is Robertson with 43 yards, followed by Brazier and Brandon Ironman Ray with 34 apiece. Your leading tackler for the Cats is Mr. Woldridge. He's got 4 tackles, 2 solo. He also got 4 assisted. He's followed by Ironman with 3.5 and Ferrelia with 3.5 tackles. Your leading tackler for the Warriors is Dalton with 4.5. And Mr. Balmer to do the kicking for the Warriors. We'll be surprised to see a kick over here towards Richie over on the far side on the 40. And it's kicked deep. It's going to be fielded by Ray. He cuts to the middle. He makes a man miss. Iron Man cuts to the sideline. Brandon makes another guy miss. And just kind of gets bumped by his own guy and pushed out by number 27 as well. That's Edwards. Thank you, everybody, for that's watching. For Isaac Brown, I'm Zach Austin. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. So the Cats going to have the ball on their own 38. You have 11 minutes and 51 seconds. Again, the winner of this game is going to be your conference champion. And on the line is, well, obviously the conference championship and home field playoff advantage throughout the playoffs. It's going to be a handoff to Brazier right up the middle. Cam Brazier tackled by Dalton. He gets down to about the 45-yard line.
That's number 9, Cam Brazier, going up the middle.
Slinker, he's going to be your quarterback. That's number 12. Number 2, Robertson's your halfback, with Ironman number 3 is your other halfback. Fennell comes into the game for the Cats. He's going to be split out to the left. Slinker comes up under center. The snap, it's going to be handoff to Brazier. Right up the middle, Cam's got the first down. Gets to midfield. Looks like Dalton again on the stop for the Warriors, as well as number 2. That's going to be Rubble.
But that's a Booneville Bearcat. First down.
Here comes Ty Goff into the game for the Cats. He's going to be split to the right. Woldridge, your tight end, he's going to be on the left side. Backfield still the same. You got Robertson in motion. Be tossed to Robertson on the left. Andrew tries to make some guys miss, but it's tripped up by number 7. That's Salinas. He scored the Warriors touchdown a while ago.
3-yard pickup, second.
He plays fullback some. Hillman, number 2, Rubble. The 2 times he's been in, he's gone 10-plus yards at fullback. I believe this is Richard at receiver for the Cats. Ray goes in motion. Slinker pulls it, and it's a pitch to Ray. Iron Man still on his feet. Brandon. And he's going to get thrown out of bounds by the big tight end, number 87. That's going to be Buckness.
He's pushed out of bounds by 87, Zuriel Barton, but that's a Booneville Bearcat. First down.
Oh, Barton. I said number 86 name. My bad, bud. That was Barton. Anyways, it was one of the tight ends, defensive end guys. It's going to be, I think Slinker may have kept it. I'm not sure. One of them kept it. Brazier had it. He got, I guess, no gain on the play. The whole defensive front for the Warriors. He had number 1 in there. That's Caldwell and Ethan Clark. I believe he's number 68. That's Andy Clark, sorry. Ray goes in motion. As they had tossed to Brazier over on the right side. Cam still on his feet. Cam Brazier making guys bounce off.
Number 9,
Cam Brazier got a first down. We'll start calling Cam the bowling ball Brazier.
44, Joseph Dalton. Be first and 10
Here comes
for Bearcats
Bouchard
at
into the
Lamar
game for the Cats.
18-yard line.
He's going to be split out to the left. Robertson and Ray, your halfbacks. Slinker comes up under center. Ray goes in motion. The handoff to Brazier right up the middle. Kim, he gets maybe, looks like he's going to be a yard short of the first down.
Number 9, Cam Brazier.
Cats got a good opening drive going here.
44, Joseph Dalton, and 84.
9:08 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball's on the 9-yard line of the Warriors. Fennell checks into the game for the Cats. He's going to be split to the right. Woolridge, your tight end, is also on the right side. Ray goes in motion. He gets the handoff. Brandon Ironman. He gets down to the 4. He's tackled by number 23. That's James.
Number 3, Randon Ray with the carry. He's tackled by 23, Brady James. With that, it's a Booneville Bearcat. First down. First and goal for the Bearcats at the 3-yard line.
Goff splits out to the left for the Cats. Backfield still the same. Slinker taking time, comes up under center now. Ray goes in motion, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. No, I'm sorry, just kidding. It was Brazier.
Number 9, Cam Brazier on the carry. He's tackled by 84, Nate Hinkle.
He gets down to the 1.
2-yard pickup. Second goal.
We got 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the third. Score 7-6. Lamar leads. Here comes Fennell and Bouchard into the game for the Cats. Looks like Fennell's going to be in at halfback. Bouchard splits out to the left. So you got Fennell and Robertson, your halfbacks. Brazier, your fullback. Slinker, your quarterback. He's going to be handed off to Brazier. And touchdown, Bearcat. It's getting a little chippy down there. Whitehat has to run in. He's got to tell Salinas to go back to your side. He's talking to a Cat player over here. Talking over here to Mr. Borsman. The Cats are going to go for 2. Looks like they're going to go 5 wide. Slinker is going to be at quarterback. Brazier goes in motion. As a toss to Ray. Ray's going to throw it. And he throws it to the back of the end zone. Woolridge. And he's got it. Ethan Woolridge. 2 points. Good play there by the Cats. Isaac, I wasn't sure he wasn't going to get that pass off. So you score 14-7 Bearcats. That comes with 7:46 left in the third.
I thought he was throwing it to Cam. I didn't know there's another guy back there.
Yeah. I was wondering if he's just going to follow Cam in or something, you know. Nope. The little pass to your halfback. Halfback pass. I thought he was going to try to throw it. I think that was Brazier there. A little out route. I didn't even see Woolridge until the very end.
And kicking for the Booneville Bearcats, number 8, Gavin Kent.
So back deep for the Warriors. You got 23 James, and I think that's 44. That's Dalton on the 20. Number 84. He's going to be the deepest guy for the Warriors, and that is Hinkle. Mr. Kent to do the kicking for the Cats. Kent approaches the ball. High kick. And it's fielded by Hinkle. He goes right up the middle. And looks like McKesson and Ritchie in there. He's going to be tackled at the 36-yard line.
84, Nate Hinkle on the return. Tackled by number 11, Casey Matson. Number 24, Anthony McKesson.
Well, I think the last time the Warriors had the ball,
for the Warriors at their own 37
they drove down on the legs of James, and Salinas finished it off. Wouldn't expect anything different. You got Brown and James at halfback. perimeter. He's going to be your quarterback. Rubble, your fullback. And we hand off to the fullback. Nope, he tricked me. Quarterback kept it. And I believe that was Wooldridge in there on the stop. And number 73, Perelia. And the big Court, the Fridge Mizell in there as well.
Carry tackled by 52, Hunter Pinch, 20, Ethan Wooldridge, and 77, Court the Fridge.
He had Hunter Pence in there. You got the same backfield for the Warriors. You got 2 tight ends for the Warriors. And it's going to be a handoff to Brown over here on the left. And a good job by the Cats. Ty Goff and Cole Boersma.
Number 6, Stephen Brown on the carry. He's held up by number 60, Cole Boersma. Finished off by number 21, Ty Goff.
3rd and 8. 6:40 left here in the 3rd.
For the Warriors at their own 39-yard line.
Warriors come to the line. They're going T formation. You got the same guys in the backfield. Rubble, number 2, your fullback. Brown, number 6 and 23. It's probably going to be a toss to him. That's what they've been doing in that formation, and it is. He cuts to the sideline. There's a flag, and he's going to be tackled by Evan Slinker.
Brady James cannot get away from number 12, Evan Slinker.
Going to be a holding call against the Warriors. That's going to back them up 10, unless they decide to decline it.
Warriors.
We'll see what they decide to do. They decline it. So it's going to be 4th and 9.
Bearcats decline it. 1 yard loss on the last play. It'll be 4th and 9.
So it's 4th and 9. Balmer to do the punting for the Cats. Fennell, he's the lone guy deep. We got a timeout.
Booneville's going to take a timeout.
Booneville. We'll take a little timeout with them and be right back. We're back here at Bearcat Stadium, just right off Mr. DJ George Drive. Hopefully we can get back there to block it. Balmer to do the punting. And got a false start. Back him up 5 more yards. Coach Jones, he's clearly frustrated. Puts his hands on his head. We got 2 different calls, Isaac?
Yeah. Let's go. Looks like the near official is saying false start. The far one was saying offsides. So they're going to converse about it.
So they're just going to...
False start.
False start. So I'll back them up 5. Mr. Ethan Perelia trying to get the crowd into it. He got another offer last week from Arkansas Tech. That's his 3rd offer to play college. Again, back deep for the Cats is Fennell. He's the lone guy deep. Kick, high kick. Let's see what Fennell does. And he fields it, and he's going to be wrapped up by Dalton. And he gets maybe a yard or 2.
Short return, he's wrapped up by number 44, Joseph Dalton.
So the Cats are going to take over on their own 36. Actually, it looks like the 37. 36. 6:10 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. After this play, I'll try to get you some scores from around the state. You're going to have Ray in motion. I'm going to hand off to Brazier. Cam still on his feet. Gets maybe 3 yards on the play. Able to make something there out of nothing.
Number 9, Cam Brazier on the carry. He's tackled by 24, Josiah Munoz, and number 86, Drake Bofkus.
Kickoff comes into the game for the Cats.
3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7.
Well, I guess it won't get you no scores. My phone's loading still. Anyways, the Cats come to the line. 2nd down. Ray goes in motion. Handoff to Robertson here on the backside. Andrew got a good little block there by Corellia. He gets down to the...
Number 2, Andrew Robertson on the
I thought he was a little further up.
1, Trace Caldwell.
It's like the 44-yard line. So it's 5:15 left to go here in the third. 3rd and 2.
5-yard pickup, 3rd and 2 for the Bearcats at their own 44-yard line.
Cats hurry to the line. Got a heavy. He's going to toss over here to Brazier on the right side. Kim, he's got the first down. I believe that was Salinas. Salinas and Dalton in there.
Brazier on the carry.
So it's a first down for the Cats.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 47-yard line.
I believe this is Bouchard split out here for the right. Now hand off to Ray over here on the right side. Iron Man able to spin around and get down to the 44-yard line of the Warriors.
Number 3, Brandon Ray on the carry. He's stripped up by 87, Zuriel Barton.
Here we go, folks. I finally got my phone to get the scores up. I'll try to give you a couple scores. It is 2nd and 1 for the Cats. Goff comes into the game. He's going to be split out to the right. Greenwood is up 35-0 over Sheridan. Robertson goes in motion. The handoff to Brazier right up the middle. Cam just upended. I believe that was Salinas again.
Tripped up by number 7, Josh Salinas.
Depends on where they spot it. That's going to be where he's got the ball. I think it's first down. It is.
First down.
Yes, that was very close. Fennell comes into the game for the Cats. Dardanelle is up 16-12 over Elkins at halftime. It's kind of surprising a little. Ozark's up 36-0. And it's going to be a handoff to Brazier. He gets maybe a yard. Whole slew of Warriors in there on the stop. Coming off the bottom there, that's number 24, Munez.
Number 9, Cam Brazier.
And number 68,
by 7, Josh Salinas.
That's Andy Clark.
Andy Clark. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Osceola is up 36-6 over Corning. Greenland is up 28-6 over Paris. Richard splits out to the left. Looking for the Prescott score. And it's going to be a handoff to Robertson over on the left. Andrew cuts back. Andrew's still on his feet. He's going to be close to the first down. Got number 1 in there for the Warriors. That's Cladwell. And number 68.
Number 2 on the carry.
That's Mr. Clark again. That's a first down for the Cats. Good run in there. Good way to cut back. Watching his lanes. I'll give you the Prescott score right after this. Ray goes in motion. Handoff over here on the right side. Randon cuts back inside. And he's going to be stood up. He gets down to, see where he has it, 27-yard line.
First wrapped up by number 87, Zuriel Barton.
Prescott is up 35-18 over Camden Harmony Grove at halftime.
5-yard pickup, 2nd 5.
You have 2:25 left to go here in the third. I still have 8-0 for the Charleston West Fork score. You're going to have Robertson in the backfield with Brazier. Toss to Brazier on the right. And Salinas again. I tell you what, Isaac, he's good at those shoelace tackles.
He's tackle number 7, Josh Salinas.
Hackett is up 22-0 over Lavaca. Magazine's up 28-0 over Mountainburg. Again, that's for the conference championship out of the 4-2A, or I guess 2A4, however you want to say it. Again, Magazine wins. They'll be conference champs. I think it'll be the first time since 2011, somewhere in that time frame. Sharp split to the left. Handoff. Nope. Just kidding. Handoff to Ray right up the middle. Iron Man, nothing but field. Touchdown, Brandon Iron Man Ray. 26 yards. He sent Robertson in motion. Just a handoff to Ray coming back on the backside. Counter, yep. So that score comes with 1:27 left in the third. 20-7 is your score. Kick is good. So you score Booneville 21, Lamar 7. I tell you what, I think that was Coach O down here. He was pretty excited. He's backpedaling down the sideline over here. He's getting his kickoff team ready. I tell you, I love special teams. I know I've said it before, but special teams can win and lose you a ball game. Any kids out there watching, everyone get some good playing time. Do good on special teams. That will get yourself some more playing time on the field. Anyways, I'll get off my little soapbox or whatever you want to call it, I guess.
Gavin wanted to make sure that field goal was good, or PAT was good.
Yes.
Looked like he put everything he had into it.
Back deep for the Warriors going to be number 84, Nate Hinkle.
You know, Mr. Gavin Kent, he was one kick shy of, I think, tying Gators' record for consecutive field goal PATs in a row. That extended from the Prescott game last year till Greenland, I believe. He's a pretty good little kicker, just kind of been in a little, I guess, slump lately. I like Gavin. Great young man. Got a pretty decent leg on him. Pretty good. So back deep will be number 84 for the Warriors. That's Hinkle. Kick by Kent. It's going to be fielded by Hinkle at the 14-yard line. I believe that was Hunter Pence in there on the stop. And number 24, Anthony McKesson.
84, Nate Hinkle on the return. He tackled by number 52, Hunter.
31-14. Mansfield over Cedarville. Again, the standings look like the Cats are on top, followed by Lamar with 4-1. Charleston and Cedarville each have 2 losses, and Greenland and Mansfield each have 3 losses. So if Mansfield continues to beat Cedarville, things can get interesting. T formation for the Warriors. It's tossed to James on the right side. He's got some room, got a lane. James, and he's tackled by Goff down at the 38-yard line of the Cats.
Tackled by number 1, Ty Goff.
I was going to say, that play's kind of been iffy for the Warriors. It's worked a little for them, but at times the Cats have read it well and got in the backfield. Corellia and the Fridge, they switched sides. Turkey, he's in that nose tackle. Your corners is Fennell and Slinker. 2 receivers to the right. It's going to hand off to James on the right side again. And I believe that was Corellia in there. And the Fridge on there as well. Goff, he's going to be your safety.
Number 23, Brady
And
James
Ray, he's going to be your other safety. The Fridge and Corellia, they're going to be your tackles, along with Turkey. Again, he's your nose tackle. Your linebackers is Mr. Cam Brazier and Ethan Woldridge. Your ends is Colton Ritchie, number 14, and number 24, Anthony McKesson. Different formation right there for the Warriors. It's a handoff to Dalton. And I believe that's Turkey. It is. Dominic Turkey Helms in there on the stop for the Cats. Attaboy, Turkey.
Dalton on the carry, no gain. Tackled by 14, Colton Ritchie, and 76, Dominic Helms.
We're going to have 2 receivers again to the right for the Warriors. Perimeter comes up under center. Salinas is in at fullback and Dalton at halfback. Bearcats shift, and it's going to be a little fullback option play. And he gets down. He's going to be, looks like a yard or two short. Looks like Woldridge over there. I believe that was Richie making a diving effort. Got a couple guys slow get up. That's going to be the last play of the quarter. So the score at the end of the third quarter is 21-7. They're going to measure this. Or I guess they're not. It's 4th and 2 or so. We'll take a break and be right back. We're back here at Bearcat Stadium, just right off DJ George Drive. Coach Hyatt, he's talking to the white hat pretty good. Perimeter, he's your quarterback, comes up under center. You're going to have James, and my goodness, going to have a penalty. I guess that's probably going to be on Coach. Sideline warning. Coach Hyatt was over here on the sidelines, I thought, kind of late. Of course, the fans don't like it. Again, the first sideline warning is just a warning. The next one is going to be a penalty. So it's 4th and 3, balls on the 30, started the 4th. Number 2, that's Rubble at fullback. Going to be probably a toss over here to James. It is. And got a flag. It'll be a face mask, Isaac's saying.
Number 23, Brady James on the carry. Tackled by 24, Anthony McKesson. 20, Ethan Woldridge. We do have a flag.
McKesson and Woldridge on the stop. Face mask against the Cats.
Face mask going to go.
They're going to do the 5 or 15 yards. Going to be the 5-yard con.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have budget pizza during the fourth quarter. Concession stand will have budget pizza.
So the Warriors have a first down on the 23-yard line of the Cats. 2 tight ends, T formation. Backfield is still the same. Perimeter comes up under center. Will be tossed to Dalton. And he's tripped up. I think the fridge is able to get a hand or something up there.
44, Joseph
He
Dalton
gets,
on the carry. He is
what, about 6
tripped up
yards
at
or so on the carry?
77.
Maybe 7.
The fridge, Mizell.
Warriors come out. They're going to be in their wing formation. Backfield is the same. Dalton goes in motion, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Looks like you got a whole line. You got McKesson in there and Boersma. Looks like Mr. Robertson in there and Woldridge.
Number 5, Jacob Perimeter on the carry. Tackled by 60, Cole Boersma. 20, Ethan Woldridge. And 77, Kurt the Fridge, Mizell. Be 3rd and 2.
So it's 3rd and 2. Ball's on the 15-yard line. 10:28 left to go here in the ball game. Rubble is the fullback. Dalton goes in motion, and then it's going to be close. Isaac, I think, the quarterback there, Mr. Palmer, Jacob, he
Number 2, Wyatt Grubel on
will be short. He tried to keep
wrapped
it.
up by number 2, Andrew Robertson, and finished off by 20, Ethan Woldridge.
Fullback clamped down on the ball, was able to pull it out.
It'll be 4th and 1 for the Warriors.
So 4th and 1, 9:51 left to go in the ball game. Ball's on the 14-yard line. T formation for the Warriors. Called be a sweep to, nope, quarterback keeper. He's got the first down, then some. He gets down to the 10. So 9:37 left to go here in the game. The Warriors, they're back in the red zone. I wasn't a quarterback keeper. That was a handoff to the fullback, Mr. Rubble.
First down for the Warriors. Ball will be spotted at the 10-yard line, first and goal.
So first and go for the Warriors. Backfield's the same. You're going to have James. Then you hear Dalton goes in motion. And quarterback keeper got McKesson in there. The Cats are trying to strip the ball. The Fridge comes in there. Wooldridge again.
Number 5, Jacob Parmenter on the carry. He's tackled by 24, Anthony McKesson, 20, Ethan Wooldridge, and 77, Court the Fridge. Nice.
I'd like to give a shout out to my dad. Pretty sure he's probably watching. So thanks for watching, Dad. Give a shout out to the Browns. Lance and Teresa. So second down, 2nd and 9 from the 9. Backfield is still the same. James goes in motion. It's going to be a pass. He's trying to find somebody. Pressure, ball's on the ground. McKesson has it, but he's going to... Oh, my goodness gracious. I think he did fall on it, but... Is he calling... you're saying it was on the ground. Okay.
Number 24, Anthony McKesson gets
I thought he was saying it was a pass. I was like, oh, my goodness. Good job there by McKesson. So it's going to be 3rd and 22 from the 22. Got 8 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to each side. The big tight end is over here in slot. You got Salinas to the left, the perimeter. Pressure by Pereira, nice flick. And incomplete pass. My goodness. Isaac, if he would have held on to that, I'd have been like the Giants and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Brazier just in time to break that up. I believe that was number 22, Higbee. It was. Flag. Is he going to call roughing the passer? It was late. Oh, it just happened? Okay. We'll wave it off. The white hat and the...
It'll be 4th and goal for the Warriors from the 22-yard line.
Anyways, white hat waves it off. 4th and 22. 7:39 left to go here in the ball game. Shotgun formation. Salinas to the right, a perimeter. You got your big tight end again here. Pressure by McKesson. Little dump pass, little screen. And he's going to be caught by Boersma. Then the whole slew of the line just finishes it off. Give a shout out to my cousin, Mr. Jacob Tucker, watching. Love you, bub. Jacob, he's doing shooting over there at the College of the Ozarks on the shooting team.
They're on 22-yard line.
Doing pretty good, too, I think. Bouchard split out here to the left. I believe Cats come out, T formation. Slinker comes up under center. He's going to be tossed to Robertson over here on the left side. Andrew cuts to the sideline. Pops a guy still on his feet. Andrew turns on the Jets. He's got the rest of the field to go. Andrew Robertson. Touchdown. 77 yards. Bearcats. I'll tell you what. I believe I was worried there for a second, Isaac. I thought Dillard had him. He popped him. And Andrew, some way, somehow, able to get off of him. And then Andrew just took off.
Yeah, he's just trying to lay a lick. He wasn't trying to tackle him.
I got to get a drink. Had to get a drink of water. Excuse me. Kick is up, and it is good. Your Booneville Bearcats 28, the Lamar Warriors 7. That comes with 7:08 left to go here in the ball game. It's going to put Andrew up over 100 yards. Well over. Him and Brazier had career games against Mansfield. He had 165 yards, and Brazier had 125. And Cam, he had 225 yards last week. So I know I've mentioned that a couple times, but I guess I just kind of want to hear it again myself. So I guess y'all just have to deal with it. Try to get you some scores. Got a score in the Mansfield game, 31-20, Mansfield over Cedarville. Again, 31-20. Mansfield holds on to win. That's going to throw the conference in a loop. Mansfield fighting for playoff position. That'll give them their third win in conference and drop Cedarville to their third loss. We'll be home next week against Cedarville. Mr. Kent to do the kick. Hinkle back deep. He's joined by Salinas, and it goes over the head of Dalton. And Colton Ritchie misses him. A couple of arm tackles, and Dalton runs through him. Looks like McKesson in there on the stop for the Cats.
Number 44, Joseph Dalton on the return. He's tackled by 24, Anthony McKesson. Number 10, Mason Gord. Ball spotted at the Lamar 17-yard line.
Ball at the Lamar 17, and they're going to have to throw caution to the wind now.
They are. They're going to go with 3 wide on this
They're
side.
being a gun.
So 7:03 left to go here in the game. Ball's on the 17-yard line of the Warriors. Salinas is to the right, a perimeter. You got Tripp to the right, one to the left. Salinas goes in motion. Bearcats shift. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Anthony McKesson comes from the backside, Isaac.
Quick tackle on play by number 24, Anthony McKesson.
Back now 30-0. 31-20, Mansfield over Cedarville.
So the Warriors have the ball, 2nd and 10. James goes in motion, tosses to James on a little jet sweep. James cuts to the sideline and is tripped up by Cam Brazier.
Number 23, Brady James on the carry. Open field tackle by number 9.
Luckily, he was able to
Brazier.
trip him up, Isaac. I'm afraid he would have hit the sideline and been in a foot race.
That's the same play that they run last year. They fumbled it, but they called it an incomplete pass last year.
Yeah.
3-yard pickup, 3rd and 7 for the Warriors at their own 20-yard line.
So it's going to be 3rd and 7, 5:55 left to go in the ball game. The ball's on the 20-yard line. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper just right up the middle. Wooldridge with the initial contact, then finished off by McKesson. And get that other guy. I believe that's Cam Brazier. It is.
But he is grabbed by number 20, Ethan Wooldridge.
So Palmer's going to... Balmer, not Palmer. It's not NCIS. Balmer to do the kick. Fennell, he's back deep for the Cats. Kick, decent little kick. Fennell's just going to let it go. And it's going to take a Warrior roll. And it's going to be down at the 42-yard, 43. Nope. 42. So you got 5:04 left to go in the ball game. Score is 28-7. Bearcats lead.
After the game, head on down to get some pizza, breadsticks, salad, cinnamon rolls, and pasta.
give us a couple shout-outs right after this play. Richard split out to the right. Ray goes in motion. It's going to be handoff to Iron Man on the right side. Iron Man gets a couple yards. Tackled by number 84. That's Hinkle.
Number 3, Brandon Ray on the carry.
Give a shout-out to Miss Misty Simpson. She's watching. She's up in Joplin. Also, I want to give a shout-out to Junior and Mercy Simpson. They're watching as well. Thank you for watching if you are watching. Anybody else want to shout out? Shoot me a message on Messenger or text me or Isaac. We'll give you a little shout out. Tygoff splits out here to the left. And it's going to be Slinker pulled it. Slinker still on his feet. Evan, he's got James chasing him. Evan, shoelace tackled by James. That kid's got some speed. He gets tackled at the, let's see where they mark it. Is it the 5, Isaac? 8?
Because Cedarville's about to get their third loss at the hands of Mansfield. Mark it at the 9. First and goal for the Cats.
So first and goal. Ball's on the 8-yard line. 3:52 left to go here in the ball game. And it's going to head off to Brazier right up the middle. Salinas again, the first one there. And you have Mr. Clark in there, big number 68 for the Warriors.
3:37 play in this ball game.
Second down and 8. Once again, reminding you the Bearcats will be at home for senior night.
Richard comes in for the Cats.
15 on the play clock. Booneville gonna let that thing run.
So it's 2nd and 8 from the 8. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 3:13 left in the game. T formation for the Cats. It'll be tossed to Ray right on the right side. Iron Man goes in for the touchdown. Your score, the Booneville Bearcats, 34. More Warriors, 7.
So what if that wasn't a touchdown the first half?
Point after, it's going to be Mr. Gavin Kent to attempt it. Kick is good. Booneville Bearcats, 35. Lamar Warriors, 7. Goes at the 3:03 mark. We'll take a little break and be right back. Back here at Bearcat Stadium, got 3 minutes and 3 seconds left to go here in the ball game. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Austin McAllister. What's up, bud?
Back deep for the Warriors, going to be number 84, Nate Hinkle.
Mr. Hinkle.
Kicking for your Booneville Bearcats, number 8, Gavin Kent.
Gavin Kent to do the kicking. Got another shout out. Got Go Cats Go, I love you, Daddy, from Miss Baker Lynn Crowley. That's Mr. Doc Crowley and Miss Emily Crowley's little girl. So she's giving the Cats and Dad a shout out. Kent approaches the ball. Low wobbly kick. It's going to be fielded by Dalton at the 18. Picked up and run. And looks like Mr. Mason Goer's in there and Colton Ritchie. Got Tygoff as well on the stop.
Number 44, Joseph.